we'd like to welcome Davis Riley into the interview room here at the Sanderson Farms Championship. He's making his 5th career start at this event. Davis, welcome back. I know this one means a lot to you as a Mississippi native.
Yeah, it's nice to be back, and especially at a place that I'm pretty familiar with. And growing up just right down the road from here, it makes for a really fun and special week.
Do you put extra pressure on yourself this week? Or I mentioned it's your 5th start. Had your best finish here, T19 last year, so you feel like you're starting to get the hang a little bit of playing here at a home event?
Yeah, for sure. This is a place where I feel comfortable around. I feel like it's a golf course that fits my game. And, like you said, get my best finish last year. I hadn't performed exactly how I'd like to here, but it's a place that I really enjoy and I think fits my game really well. And, hoping to improve upon that this year.
And now you'll be playing it for the first time as a PGA Tour winner. Just talk a little bit about winning in New Orleans with Nick and just what that meant for your career.
Yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, having a couple close calls my rookie year at a couple different tournaments. Getting that first one was really cool, and to do it alongside Nick, who's a really good buddy of mine, and it was pretty special. And obviously, that tournament's pretty close to home for me as well. And it was a super special week and, a moment I'll never forget.
And you enter the week number 62 in the FedEx Cup standings, just right outside. I know a number that's important to you. I know you're looking at numbers 51 through 60. So just talk a little bit about the fall and your preparation and how much this means to you.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, this fall is pretty important as far as finishing in that 51 to 60 to get into those first couple signature events starting the year. Playing a big priority. This will be my first start in the fall, and took a couple weeks off after Memphis was the last tournament I played, so took a couple weeks off just to refresh, but hit the ground running the last couple weeks to try to get sharp and try to do some good work and get some nice finishes and have a couple chances hopefully to win this fall.
And before questions, do you feel like the state of your game is good even with that break?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't have the year that I exactly wanted last year. Had a couple, it was a little inconsistent. I felt like the good was good, but just kind of lacked a little bit of consistency. And I spent, the last couple of weeks kind of sharpening things up that I felt like I needed to in preparation for this fall. And I felt like I did a good job of that. And I feel like the state of my game, I feel prepared, and just got to get out there and try to get into the flow of it.
All right, let's open up the questions. Yep, we'll start right here.
Hey, Davis. You mentioned this wasn't the most consistent year you could have had. What lessons do you kind of learn when you have kind of a breakout rookie year and you're just adjusting to life as a pro and kind of learn how to be more consistent?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, my rookie year had a couple close calls, chances, and I don't know. I got the itch to try to get in contention really quickly after winning in New Orleans, and I felt like I kind of maybe put a lot more expectations and stuff on myself, and I feel like I kind of got in the way a little bit, and it was almost kind of like I put a lot of pressure on myself to try to win again because when you get that chance and you get that one, you just want the next one immediately, and it was hard to get in. I felt like I got in my own way a little bit, so just trying to get back to the basics and just trying to start on Thursday instead of trying to win the golf tournament on Thursday.
All right, let's go back to Alec in the back.
Hey, Davis, you have previously referred to this tournament as your 5th major. I was wondering if you could touch on that a little bit and why this tournament is so special to you.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I was born and raised in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, pretty close to home here. I played numerous high school events here, grew up watching this tournament, and obviously having so many friends and family out would be really special. But, just being the hometown kid, I guess, quote-unquote, the hometown kid, Mississippi kid here, along with a couple other guys. But, it's just special. Anytime you're playing close to home and you have close friends and family that are, going to be out here and supporting you, just kind of there's just a little extra to it. And I just feel like my job is just to get into the flow of the tournament and try to make a little noise out there.
Will a lot of the family and friends be making the trip down? And if so, how many do you think it'll be?
I don't know if I can put a number on it. Honestly, I'll definitely have some friends and shenanigans showing up and trying to bring a little noise. There'll be quite a few for sure, I imagine.
Okay, back up front.
I guess just to follow up, you talk about mentally not want to try to win it on Thursday, but what other things as you kind of enter this fall, this next year in your career, are you kind of working on right now?
Yeah, and me and my coach, Mark Blackburn, we look pretty closely at our stats and stuff like that. And, and statistically, I didn't drive the ball as well as I did in my rookie year, and I think that played a big role in why I struggled this year. I wasn't in position because the strength of my game is my approach play, wedges, and irons. And when you're not driving the ball in the fairway, it's just hard to do that and take advantage of your strength. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time on trying to get the ball in the fairway a little bit more this fall and into next year. So I spent quite a bit of time on that.
Have you talked to Ludwig much?
I haven't played or seen him much other than just kind of walking by each other, range, clubhouse and stuff like that. So I don't know him particularly well.
Well, as somebody who calls this year the fifth major, I wanted, as he's coming from Rome to here, what's your appreciation for him going straight from the Ryder Cup to here?
Yeah, no, he's had a pretty cool and crazy journey. Obviously, I saw the stat. He hadn't played in a major championship yet, but he's already been on a winning Ryder Cup team, which is pretty crazy to think about. But obviously, he's really good. Have a lot of respect for his game, and just to see how he performed at the Ryder Cup and probably one of the most pressure-packed situations you can play in, and excel in that is pretty impressive. And I'm sure he'll be a pretty good force out here on tour.
All right. Anything else? All right. I think that does it. Davis, thank you for your time.
Cool. Thank you.
Best of luck this week.